Up the long ladder and down the short rope, to hell with King Billy, and God bless the Pope. If that don't do it, we'll tear him in two. To hell with the King and the red, white and blue. Aaron Gabra. They call us Micks and bog trotters, but we're born of Irie. With pitchforks we have trumped them down and held them off at bay. We've straddled muddy ditches, in our breeches we have bled, and our armies filled with growing boys whose passion has been fed by dying fathers, done too soon, struck down until they're dead. We'll be taking up our arms, it's a pledge that we have set. I hear the bullets hissing in the early Irish dawn, and I left old Paddy bleeding with no shoes or stockings on. For a bomb had stripped him bare where he lay there in the street, and I hear his missus calling, "Pat!" Her face a whited sheet. Cries of anger and of anguish, little feet run out from barn, and I knew without me turning back I wished to do some harm, for Paddy was me friend, a modern saint. He held the charm of safely living here for years. He was a classic Irish yarn. But now me blood was boiling, me will turned to steely cold, and I vowed to make a mess of things before those Brits got old. The dew was wet upon the grass, I slipped shadowed down the road. Around the bend across the field into me house I strode. I'd been at the pub the night before, where Clyde had bragged and showed his money flashed, his well house fixed. I'd break that British code. I took some pipe and wire and nitrogen, me pistol from its case, and with me passion headed towards the Limey's hiding place. I knew if I could catch 'em there, they'd have to halt the night. At Wellhouse Wooded Edge I'd wait. Oh, I knew that I was right. I sat and did me dark work in the thickest change and light. I placed them well inside that well house. They'd cause a grisly sight. 4 bombs are what I'd made. I'd watch this from afar. Should one not work, another'd blow with the door ajar. And as the sun was coming up, I thought of many things, of Paddy passing on like this, of Molly when she sings. She was away to see her mum. I wish that I had wings. I'd pat her belly full with babe, tell her what love she brings. They say St. Patrick chased the snakes from out the Emerald Isle, but oh, me Molly stole me heart. She's with me till I die. And I got me British soldiers there, I blew them up sky high. What I didn't know is what they'd done in the town of Bly. For I had sat till eventide, those killers to await, while Molly sat with Mum, the tea house there, to take their quiet fate. As I had learned much later, they had had their morning tea. The milliner shop across the street had sold a hat for baby. And through the tea house window, Molly was a sight to see. The sun had cast a radiance. She looked so light and free. There was a crackling blast of light. Glass shattered all around, a hush. And screams, and Molly lay, blood trickling to the ground. Well, I had had me vengeance. Me honour I had filled. The killing cup had runneth o'er, the blood had overspilled to Molly and her mum, her babe. It left me oh so chilled. For Brits were done. An eye for eye. 4 Irish also killed. And though these many years have passed, our town was near the same. Clyde was gone. He'd sold us out, he'd sneaked away in shame. Old Paddy's boys have grown now, they've taken up the fight. And I still brave forgiveness, for I wish to make things right. And sometimes, in the early dawn, I see a pretty sight. 'Tis me and Molly and our babe. We've come through darkened night. A breeze through chintz at window blows. I'm happy with the dawn. A sun-filled day. 'Tis bright and warm. I put me shoes and stockings on. Let's have some agreement and peace everywhere. Thank you. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Wow.